Thank you so much. Maybe I would like to invite everyone to take a breath. If you would, with me, I know I need one. And before I begin, I wanted to share a poem that I wrote my senior year of college. Somebody almost walked off with all of my stuff, and I would have let him. Holding sorrow in my skin, put my scars up for show, thought my body could be his medicine. Clipped my wings, taped them to his hands. I cannot make someone fly who is used to the ground. Crushed my feathers into a fist, my body knows what it's like to get dressed after a punch. To hold the stripes behind glasses. I know the return when he presents me my wings like he made them. Makes them heavy with his tears. Stealing my stuff from me, don't make it yours, makes it stolen. Back sore from trying to share my flight, from trying to be good, trying to be worth something. I just wanted to be worth something. My name is Emily Waters. Thank you. My name is Emily Waters, and I am from Girls for Gender Equity based in Brooklyn, New York. I stand before you as an artist, an activist, a truth teller, and a survivor. Today, Americans were able to bear witness to the power of a survivor speaking their truth. As a young person in Girls for Gender Equity's programs, we learned about the power of truth-telling through the story of Anita Hill. In her book, Speaking Truth to Power, Professor Hill wrote, "Women who accuse men, particularly powerful men, of harassment are often confronted with the reality of the men's sense that they are more important than women as a group." Today's incredible testimony by Dr. Blasey Ford was about just this, speaking your truth and reclaiming your power. The entire ordeal of Dr. Blasey Ford disclosing the violence she suffered at the hands of Brett Kavanaugh reminds us that perpetrators of violence will go to extraordinary lengths to maintain power over those they harm. Since #MeToo went viral just about a year ago, thanks to the incredible storytelling and activism of Tarana Burke, we have witnessed survivors flip the power script. Finally, we bear witness to the power of survivors everywhere, naming and speaking aloud their experiences uninterrupted. The courage of survivors sharing their long-hidden pain, bravery, and anger has begun to change the way survivors are heard and believed. Today and every day I say this, Dr. Blasey Ford, we hear you, we see you, and we believe you. Professor Anita Hill, we still hear you, we still see you, and we always believed you. To folks across the gender spectrum who do not see their stories represented in the media right now, we see you, we hear you, we believe you. All of the survivors who have come forward before, since, and after Me Too. To all the survivors who we may never know, we hear you, we see you, and we believe you. Like Dr. Blasey Ford, when I was 15 years old, I was sexually assaulted. This person was 25. Like Dr. Blasey Ford, I waited a long time to share my story. It took me a year to go to the police. I was not believed. I was asked why I took so long to report. My last 3 years of college, I experienced emotional, physical, and sexual abuse and threats to my life by an intimate partner. This time I did not think I was worth protecting. I did not report. I did not go to the police. Like Dr. Blasey Ford and so many survivors, I kept my truth to myself. Surviving sexual violence makes many of us question our own sense of power, our own worth. Today's hearing and Dr. Blasey Ford's testimony gives me great hope that the next person who comes forward and discloses their survivorship will be believed. They will reclaim their power. They will speak their truth even if it scares them. So it is better to speak remembering we were never meant to survive, said Audre Lorde. Those who perpetrate harm must be held accountable. They should not be rewarded, much less appointed to the highest court in our country. Brett Kavanaugh, withdraw your nomination from the Supreme Court. Members of the United States Senate, meet the courage of survivors like me with your own. Do the right thing and vote no to Brett Kavanaugh's nomination. We will remember, survivors always do.